Hello, can I ask you, why are you here today?
Well, I'm here because I'm very passionate about the safeguards and rights of the carers. Because the carers, to my mind, they are the backbone of our community. Where the government fails, carers come in. I'm carer myself. I have, along with my wife, looked after our daughter who had been unwell for the last 13 years, right? And in between both of us, because she is 24-hour care, and if we are not carers and we are underpaid, no paid, we don't accept anything. We just do it, because we love our daughter. That's why I'm here. It's not just that because I'm involved London-wide. I'm the member of the National Pensioners Conference of London region of the Executive Committee, and also I'm the Assistant Secretary of LOPSIG, which is London Older People Strategy Group. Right? We are involved locally as well, where I live in Greenwich, where I'm the co-chair of Older People's Olympiad, and Voice. So obviously that's why we are here, and I'm very, very committed and passionate about it, and it's the right time. The government should be doing something about it.
Okay. How do you think carers are currently treated by the government?
Absolutely third-class citizens. And what really surprises me, that we are one of the 4 richest nations, right, in the world, and we should be, as a matter of fact, treating our carers, with honor and respect and dignity. As a matter of fact, it's totally the reverse, the other way around.
Okay. Do you think that carers are often overlooked by society?
They're overlooked completely. I mean, they don't exist. They don't exist. They might pick up 1 or 2 people. They might pick up 1 or 2 people out of the carers and give them MBA, the OBE, and just that. But they are just praisers. They might be praising, the politicians, because it's all politically programmed, all these titles. But the real people who are actually spending day and night, to look after the people who need help, they are completely ignored. As a matter of fact, they don't do it for those titles and certificates and merits. They do it because they want to do it. They do it from their heart.
Do you think that more awareness is needed for carers?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm appalled that, but I admire as well, people coming in such a cold weather. They come from Nottingham, they come from all parts of the country. I really very much appreciate, but they would have been a 10 times larger group, than this one. And that's where it's important, that we have to faith places, places of worship and all that. I think they should all gel together. Pensioners Forum, the Residents Association, everybody must gel together, in order to, because what happens if the carers, like 400,000, people are carers in London alone. If they stop doing that, God help us. I mean, how the NHS and the local authority will cope with that? They will never be able to cope. And what will happen is, like third world, countries, we will be seeing disabled people, old people, just lying in the pavement. Nobody will look after them if there are no carers.
Okay, so how do you think awareness can be increased then?
I think it looks okay. I mean, I know people are there. I mean, they're committed. They are jovial. They are here. They are braving the weather, very cold weather, and I wish them all the success. And I hope that in future, I mean, we would have much larger group. But doesn't matter. Big is not always beautiful. As long as you got commitment, and people like yourself, media, if they advertise it, if they publicize it, then doesn't matter. And I think it's a spirituality bit as well, which I believe very much. Spirituality bit, because if we are feeling so strongly about it, even if we are a small number, what can happen is spiritually, it can tune in, and the politician might start thinking that, oh, we are wrong, we had been in dark, and we should do something.
What additional factors are needed for carers to function a lot better?
One needs to be. I think it's more awareness. There should be more awareness, and these innovative strategies they need to be organized at the local level. At the local level, central government cannot organize that. It has to be organized by the neighborhood. It needs to be organized at the local level. It needs to be organized by the places of worship and community centers and all those places, and they should be then able to deliver that as well. So I think there should be a very new thinking, and it should be very innovative strategy being brought in. Yeah, because in Japan they do that sort of thing. In most of the European countries they exactly do that sort of thing, because we have to bring that old-fashioned municipal committees as it used to be. The small unit which I'm talking about, just before 1945, or even more so before 1965. They should be parish councils. They should be small town, 2-3 towns joined together. But now what happens that even London boroughs are so big and so diverse, and they're so divided, right, that you can't do anything. Because they're rich, they're poor. Even within a borough in London, there's a difference of 5 years of people living less and more. Yeah, north and south divide within the local authority. So it's not just the world divide. What you're doing in Evening Standard newspaper, the 5 days from Monday to Friday, they are going to put all that what inequality we have got. We still have got those paupers' graves. Right? In this 21st century, we have still got paupers' graves. Where people cannot even afford to be buried. So that's what to do with carers as well.
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing.
So do you feel that more money needs to be pumped into the...
I think it's not. The money is important, but money is not everything. Money is not everything, but money is important. Nothing can be achieved by money. What happens is that government its priorities are wrong, because government is ready, right, to spend more than 150,000, on a job, right, to keep them in the prison. Keep it in the prison, right? Whereas on a carer, they would not be able to even spend peanuts, right? They don't want to spend peanuts, but they are very happy to spend money on the drunkards, because from Friday evening until Sunday evening, nobody is in the casualty department apart from the people who overdrink and get into trouble. They are there. They are keeping the hospitals. They are keeping other people away, from that. But they would not spend money on the carers. Yeah, because they think the carers are doing it, from heart. They're doing it from heart, right? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They can ignore them.
But it does matter. Well, Simon, thank you very much.